Steve Kerr was born in Beirut, Lebanon on September 27, 1965 to Malcolm H. Kerr and Ann Kerr. His dad was an American professor who specialized in the Middle East. His grandfather, Stanley Kerr, volunteered with the Near East Relief and rescued women and orphans in Aleppo and Marash before eventually settling in Beirut. Kerr spent much of his childhood in Lebanon and other Middle Eastern countries. While in Beirut in the summer of 1983, he met a number of U.S. Marines who were later killed in the Beirut barracks bombings. Kerr attended Cairo American College in Egypt, the American Community School in Beirut, and later Palisades High School in Los Angeles. Steve's dad, Malcolm Kerr, was killed by members of the Shia Lebanese militia called Islamic Jihad on the morning of January 18, 1984, at the age of 52 while he was serving as president of the American University of Beirut. Kerr was 18 years old at the time and a college freshman. Regarding his father's death, he said, "Before my dad was killed, my life was impenetrable. Bad things happened to other people. Such traumas like this are hard to handle. We have a lot to learn from Steve with his strong stance on life." College career. Barely recruited out of high school, Kerr played basketball at the University of Arizona from 1983 to 1988. In the summer of 1986, he was named to the U.S. national team that competed in the FIBA World Championship in Spain. It was the last American men's senior squad composed strictly of amateur players to capture a gold medal. He blew out his knee in the tournament, forcing him to miss the Wildcats' entire 1986-87 season. During pregame warm-ups at arch-rival Arizona State in 1988, Kerr was taunted by Sun Devils fans with chants that included PLO and "Where's Your Father?" Though tearful, Kerr led the Wildcats to victory, scoring 20 points in the first half, making all 6 of his three-point attempts. The Arizona State Athletic Director, Charles Harris, sent a letter of apology to him a few days later. Kerr graduated from University of Arizona in 1988 with a Bachelor of General Studies with an emphasis on history, sociology, and English. NBA career. In 1988, he began his professional career with the Phoenix Suns before being traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He spent 3 seasons with them and 1 season with the Orlando Magic before joining the Chicago Bulls. Kerr played an instrumental role in garnering the Bulls their second championship. In 1999, the Spurs acquired him from the Bulls and subsequently went on to win the championship, making Kerr one of only 2 players to have 4 consecutive NBA titles. Talk about a winner. After a season-long stint with the Portland Trail Blazers, Kerr finished his playing career with the Spurs in 2003. Since retirement, he has been a television analyst and a general manager of the Suns. In 2014, he joined the Warriors as their head coach. Under his leadership, the franchise entered the most successful period in its history, reaching 6 NBA Finals and winning 4 championships in 2015, 17, 18, and 22. The 2015-16 Warriors won an unprecedented 73 games, breaking the record for most wins in an NBA season, previously held by Kerr and Michael Jordan's 1996 Bulls squad. Kerr also won a gold medal in the 2020 Summer Olympics as an assistant coach of the U.S. men's team. He was named the head coach of Team USA for 2023-24. Let's see how much the coach of champions earns. Salary. During his NBA playing career, Steve earned a total of $15.8 million. That's the same as about $24 million today. His highest salary as a player came during his final season in 2002-2003 when he earned $2.6 million playing for the San Antonio Spurs. When he became the coach of the Warriors, he signed a $25 million contract for 5 years in 2014, or $5 million per season. He agreed to a contract extension in July 2018, and while the terms were not disclosed, it's believed that the deal was not significantly different in terms of salary. According to Sportico, Golden State's head coach earns $9.5 million a year, though it's still only a fraction of the paycheck of Steph Curry, who earns almost $46 million a year. This cannot by any means be considered small change. Broadcaster and commentator. In 2003, Kerr became a broadcast analyst for TNT, offering commentary alongside analyst Marv Albert. During his tenure, he performed a segment sponsored by Coors Light called Steve's Refreshing Thoughts, in which he brought up interesting facts in NBA history. This segment continued and became known as Steve Wonders, sponsored by Sprint. In the same time period, Kerr also contributed to Yahoo as an NBA commentator. He has provided his voice for the in-game commentary of EA Sports video games NBA Live 06 through 10. He has also provided his voice as a color analyst for NBA 2K12 through 15. He remained a commentator in NBA 2K15 despite becoming the Golden State Warriors coach for that season. All these jobs are ways that Steve Kerr fills his pockets. Now let's see how Steve Kerr spends his millions. Mansions. Steve owns a luxurious mansion in Presidio Heights, San Francisco, worth a staggering amount of $7.3 million, which he bought last year. The mansion comes with 3.5 bedrooms and 3 baths spread across 3 floors covering 4,000 square feet. It features a breakfast room patio, a master bedroom with an atrium-style living room, and views of the Presidio and Golden Gate Bridge, among many other features. Steve Kerr seemed to be too generous, paying an extra $1.55 million over the original listing price of $5.8 million. The mansion was so expensive that it made Kerr joke, "I bought a house in San Francisco and I'm gonna have to coach another 20 years to afford it." Cars. Steve Kerr seems to not be interested in collecting sporty cars and docking them in the garage, unlike other stars. The Dubs head coach holds a moderate lifestyle in terms of luxury cars. Nevertheless, Steve has been spotted driving an Audi Q8 several times, which comes with a hefty price tag of around $80,000. Charity. Steve Kerr is known for his philanthropic activities. He is also an avid supporter of the Black Lives Matter movement. Also, Kerr has donated all of his proceeds from his various speaking engagements to a scholarship through the East Bay College Fund. He established it in remembrance of his father, Dr. Malcolm Kerr. Kerr's donations have amounted to over $600,000 to date. 20 students have been able to attend college due to his contributions. On the other hand, he and his wife Margot committed $1 million to the University of Arizona to assist with the McHale Memorial Center renovations and future facility enhancements. Personal life. While attending the University of Arizona together, Steve and Margot were set up on a blind date. Steve was playing basketball and one of his teammates, Bruce Frazier, decided to play matchmaker according to FanBuzz. Although her professional career remains undisclosed, she does spend time supporting her husband's successful NBA career. The couple married 3 years after they graduated, and they have been together for 35 years. Talk about through thick and thin. Margot and Steve have 3 children together, Nick, Madeline, and Matthew. Net worth. Now is the time you've all been waiting for. Without going any further, let's reveal Steve Kerr's net worth. Steve Kerr has a net worth of $35 million. One of the best coaches in the game. Definitely deserves it. That's it for now. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.